Is that the button we wanted? Did we do it? Are we live? You're considering what to play? Oh, that's fun. Stream aborted. Whoa, hey. Are we live? It looks like we're live. I think we're live on the red site, guys. It says we're good. I think. Are you gonna play some Wuthering Waves, Jade? Cloudy, how is your Wuthering Waves adventure going? I hope it's going well. Did you get Brant? Did you get the Brant? I don't know if I want Brant or not. I feel like I do, but at the same time, I don't. There we go. You made it! Welcome in, Conti! Hello! France is the best in Wua. Are you sure about that, Jade? Hi, Conti, and happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Hope you have a fantastic day. Hello! Hello! Alright, we need to turn off one of these ones. Where's it at? Hi, Jade. I see you over there. Oh, it's at the bottom, isn't it? Let's see. I want this one. Pause. And that one. How do I pause these? Do I have to just get rid of them? Yeah. Sorry, guys. That's not the button I wanted to press, but they're gone! Rise of the Ronin looks like a fun game. I have not seen that one, Jade. I'd be interested to see it. Conti, how was your weekend? How was your week, my friend? Hope you had a fantastic time. Hopefully the chaos in France hasn't been causing you too much problems. I hear it's getting a little crazy. You got ladies out there with their top parts out for the whole world to see, protesting and whatnot. But I guess that's normal in France, right? When the ladies protest, that's how they protest. Yeah. Thanks for that 10-stream streak, my friend. I appreciate you. Absolute legend. Chip, apparently I was muted. Thank you so much for that 10-stream streak, my friend. I appreciate you. Are you excited for some Bleasdale tonight? Don't they protest like that? No, that's not normal for the rest of the world, Conti. I think that's just a French thing. Does France sound that desperate in other country? Desperate for tatas? I don't know. You haven't seen an ounce of content, so you'll be going in blind. Ooh, fancy. Look at you. Well, you're in for a treat. The house is pretty neat. I wish that they had left the old Bleasdale so we could have more stuff to play with, but the new one's all right. I gotta give credit where credit is due. I can't poo-poo on it very much. They don't protest like was your confusion? I am now even more confusion. The French ladies don't protest like that? I'm pretty sure they do because it's all over the news. Oh my goodness. I could be wrong. It could be not France where it's the French ladies out there running around. I don't know. Pretty sure they don't? Okay. Then all of the videos of all the French ladies doing that, totally AI generated for the past 20 years. I believe that. France do be wild. France do be wild. But let's click this button. Let's say hello. And welcome in, everybody, and happy Tuesday to you. Hope you guys had a fantastic week. And welcome into my pain and suffering, where everything hurts and my arm feels like it's half asleep, but it's all right. We're here to have fun, play some video games, and tackle all the things metal. Didn't have a government for like a month? Ah, it's fine. You don't need a government to survive. It's totally possible. You know, they've been running fine without a government. Heck, you guys ran without a proper French government for what, 20 years? Feminista is the group, you think? Oh my goodness, there's even a name for them. Oh my goodness. Well guys, welcome in and happy Tuesday to you. I hope you guys had a fantastic time. Today we're going to tackle all of the things and hopefully make some progress today instead of just trolling along at a snail's pace. We're going to try and do some fun stuff today. I'm super excited for that. And we're also going to pause the game or this music because it's a bit obnoxious. And we're going to turn on the game audio so you guys can hear all of that wonderful goodness. Like that and that. There we go. There we go. Now we can all hear it. I don't even know where we're at. Okay, we've got 1.3 days left in this drought. And then we've got some bad water going. That's good to see. Everybody likes to see some good bad water, you know. Let's keep an eye on stream health so we don't have what happened last week. So this time I didn't put it on ultra low latency, so it's just at a low latency. So chat may lag behind the actual stream a little bit. How's Beaver Squared doing? That's a good question. How is Beaver Squared doing? I think Beaver Squared is dead there, bud. Beaver Squared has passed away and is no longer a part of the colony, my friend. We got Mike Senior the Third though, doing Mike Senior the Third things, and that's pretty neat. All right, let's go ahead and rip this out because this is unnecessary. Bada bing, bada boom. We gotta get down there to get access to all that wood stuffs, though, because that's a lot of wood. How much wood could a beaver chuck? If beaver could chuck wood? Is that a question? Can I name a beaver cubed? I think we can. I definitely think we can. There we go. Beaver's cubed. Oh, hello there, Ronan. Got any wood? Sounds like a personal issue. No, I do not need any more wood. Thank you, Roden. I don't need that in my life. But welcome in, Roden. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering, where all of my beavers have lost their ever-loving mind, and chat has as well, which is pretty standard. So, hey, that's all that matters. All right. We need more wind power. See my pain and suffering? You watch my YouTube? Oh my goodness. Ronan, that sounds like a terrible waste of your time there, bud. But I appreciate you watching my YouTubes. I do. I'm glad. I hope you're enjoying it, honestly. The YouTube stuff can be a tad bit painful at times, you know? Everybody's making fun of my inability to plan and whatnot. I'm like, I can plan, I swear, guys. You don't have to make it seem like I don't know how to play this game every time I turn around, I swear. You'd think that they'd think that I'm an absolute noob at this game, but it's like, no, I just don't think of some things when I'm playing, and just like everybody else. How's my cult doing? There's no cult, Conti. There's zero cult. It does not exist. That's a figment of your imagination. If you believe that there's a cult, then we need to have a talk. No, Ronan, there is no cult. It does not exist. Okay? You guys can think that that exists all you want, but the reality is what it do be. And there's no cult. Cat ears are definitely not real either. There, Ronan. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Cat ears are not real. Those are a figment of your imagination. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Elmo's World. We know it exists. No, you can't know it exists because that implies that it exists. And clearly it does not exist. See, you see the problem there? You see the issue that we're having there? Yeah. Yeah. I think there's a problem with your conclusion. Absolutely. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. See, I know how to play this game. I just flood everything. That's how this works. See? Why am I denying it? Why am I denying that there's a fictitious cult? Because there's a fictitious cult and there's no need for me to acknowledge its reality, its existence, because it clearly doesn't exist. Okay? Alright? You see? It's that simple. It is that simple. Alright. That should be fine, and that should be fine. No more flooding. Please. Thank you. There we go. Think we're good there. It clearly does not. Okay, and if anybody tells you otherwise is just lying to you, and should give me their names so I can help get the appropriate personnel on board to help deal with that, because apparently they are very much spreading malicious lies and slander, and they should be dealt with accordingly, you know? Boosh. Let's get some cat in there doing cat argent things. Turn the game audio up just a tad bit. There you go. There we go. Alrighty then. We've got one place for metal blocks going. We've got one. We don't even have another place for paper to go. We should probably fix that. Maybe back there. There we go. That's a good place for paper. Why not? I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, guys. There's no need for this flooding situation here, alright? There's a place for the water to go on the other side. See? It's over here. Apparently I need to open all three of them. Alright, there. Stop it. Stop it. Alright. Beaver Cubed is officially grown up. Congratulations. Trying to sleep even though you know you're lying to yourself and just doom scrolling. Well, you know how to avoid doom scrolling? You can put the phone down. I swear, it's very simple. It's dangerous, but it can happen. It can help with the doom scrolling. In alleviating or removing the blue light from your eyeballs is supposed to help out a lot too. It actually helps with putting yourself into REM sleep a little bit faster than you ought, you know? I hear this. I don't know if it's actually true or not, but allegedly it is. The internet told me it's true, so it has to be true, right? At least that's what the internet says. The internet says a lot of things, though, honestly. There are no cats near? What do cats have to do with anything? Now I'm even more confused, Conti. What do you mean can't get the required materials? You have all the materials in the dang thing. My logic? I logic every once in a while. It is feasible for me to do the logicking. Yes. I think. Internet say internet true? Yeah, yeah. The internet does say that the internet is true. Okay. But the internet also says the internet lies, so I don't know which one's true anymore. I feel like I'm being lied to and or being told the truth at the exact same time, and I don't know what to do with my hands, so I'm just gonna say that it's all made up and the points don't matter, you know? I think that's how we're just gonna go with that. What are you talking about? You can't get all required materials. Very clearly isn't. I'm very confused now. It's got 20 out of... Oh, need more planks. Oh, I'm out of planks. Oh, internet said I'm a cult leader. Well, see, like I said, the internet does tell the lies. See, that's the problem when you trust the internet. It likes to lie to us. It likes to lie about a lot of things. It likes to say ridiculous things like there's a cult and that I'm the cult leader and, well, we can't be having that. That would be absolutely ridiculous. All right? Absolutely ridiculous. And that was also ridiculous. Metal scrap. And then metal scrap. Metal scrap. There we go. And can we not be flooded anymore, please? You were killing my sunflower seeds. I am very clearly not late. Not listening to you saying you're not a cult leader? Okay, well, that's your prerogative there, Conti. Gimme, I'm very clearly on time. You are very late. See, that's the problem here. You think that I'm late, but in reality, you're the late one, so... There you go. Uh-oh. Let's try to capture all of this as much as we can, apparently. Eesh. I messed up. I messed up, Aaron. The internet lies, so therefore that's a lie. You're on time. No, that's not how this works, Kimmy. See, people lie on the internet. I don't know if it's the internet lie, or I'm pretty sure it's that the people on the internet lie. It's not that the internet lies. See, that's the problem here. All right, people like to tell you ridiculous and non-true things on the internet. All right, I think that's how that works. But welcome in, Kimmy, and happy Monday or Tuesday to you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering. How are you doing today, friend? How are you doing? I need... Should have just put stairs in. Honestly, that probably would have been a better idea. And this, of course, is going to eat through all of the rest of my planks. And then I'm going to have to go to Olive Garden because I'm out of olives as well. And it's a bad thing all the way through. You lie in your bed usually? Sure, yeah. I typically do that as well, though sometimes I do find myself on my couch because my couch is comfy. And that's where I get to cuddle the puppers. And the puppers do like the cuddles on the couch. So there's that. There's a wild Meowth there, Twitch chat, if anybody's interested in catching yourself a Meowth. Hello, Rabsar. Welcome in. Hello. Happy Tuesday to you. Have a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering, where chat's lost their ever-loving mind. As my Tuesday, it's been an interesting Tuesday. That's about all I can say about my Tuesday. Get it, Kimmy. Rob, how are you doing, friend? How was your weekend? How was your week? You get anything exciting going on in the world today? Anything fun and amazing? Alright. I want to do productive things today, but I'm running out of planks. Alright, there we go. Now we can rip this out. Get some more things moving appropriately. It ignored your check? How rude. I don't think it ignores the check anymore. If you don't have it, it doesn't tell you that you don't have it. If you have it, it tells you if you have it. I think that's how the Pokecheck works now. At least that's how Chris explained it to me. You're tired, but fine. Well, hey, that is a starting point, and I'm glad to hear that the starting point hasn't been that bad for you, friend. Truly. Congratulations, Kimmy, on your very own Meowth. Let's go. You got a month? A month of what? A month of HBO subscription? A month of HBO Max? You know, Kimmy, you shouldn't be watching that. Meowth, autocorrect Meowth. I feel like month is an appropriate answer there too. You know what, never mind. I digress. I'm not gonna belabor the point. Nope, because that'd be ridiculous. Blanks. Come on, wind power. I believe in you. Provide me the juice. I just need a little bit. Meowth, that's right. Hello, Shazam. Welcome in and happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering. How is your Tuesday been? Hello? I see you, Shazam. I see you, buddy. Get some gears in. Yeah. We've got... Yeah, I think we're doing good. Building lacks power. Everything lacks power because... None of this is spinning because... Duh. Come on. I need power so I can make metal blocks. Let's see here. Where do we want to go? Up here, maybe? Is this a good spot to go? That seems like a fun place to go. Or we could go up here. Yes, hello, Shazam. It do be a Shazam. Are we on... Going up there? You're going to ban me from going up here. Really, Kimmy? Really? So what? I'm not allowed to go up here? Fine, I'll go up here. I like going up here better anyway, so... Nah. Ah! Jake! Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Why you gotta break my window, bud? It's entirely unnecessary. On so many levels. On so many levels. Ban Kimmy's ban? I don't think that's how that works, but if you two want to fight that out, I'm not going to stop you. That's between you two. That's between mod on mod action, okay? That hot mod on mod action. I have nothing to do with that, though. That's on you two. Is it really hot mod on mod action, or is it just mod on mod action? I've been better, Jake, but I will survive. Wait, what? Wait, what? Kimmy, what? What? I didn't do it. Mod on mod what? Twitch has some Bongo Cat left for you to wake up a little bit. I might have disabled Bongo Cat on accident there, Rob. Don't remind them, okay? We don't need Bongo Cat. We don't need it, Rob. That's how you were yesterday. I don't know what's happening these days, Jake, but I am constantly in a state of just pure exhaustion. No matter how much sleep I get, it's just I feel like I'm just constantly in sleep debt, which is annoying. What do you mean mod on mod what? Kimmy, you heard me. Mod on mod action's a different site? Allegedly. I don't make the rules, okay? I did have to disable a couple of the sound alerts for YouTube because YouTube got yelled at me last week for some of the sound alerts. Like, you're not allowed to have this. Am I going for walks? No. No. You see that? Yeah. OnlyFans? Yes. That's where mod on mount action is. Wow, Jake. Wow. Wow. Yes. No, Shazam, why are you slapping me? There's no need for that. All right, buddy? Would have giggled if they came through on random alert. I had to remove them entirely. Just because I know you guys wouldn't listen to me if I said, don't play... How the hell? Go on walks? No, Shazam. That requires too much activity. How did you get Bongo Cat to work? Did I disable Bongo Cat? I guess I didn't disable Bongo Cat. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, you know what? I know why. Yeah. Just emote dance. Hammy with the save. Hammy's always saving us. There you go. You guys can dance. Alright, chat. Let's see them dance emotes. Thanks, Twitch chat. Love y'all. Oh my goodness. Twitch chat. Robstar says hello and thank you. Just look away real quick. Bongo Cat, they're okay with. And they just gave me a don't do that like message or along. You know, they said it's okay. There's no actions, but they did severely reduce the reach of my other video because of the Bling Bang Bang Born song. I was not anticipating that. Yum 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 yum. Like, why are we doing that? Why is this a problem? It's Bling Bang Bang Born. What butts? I know, right? The YouTubes be the YouTubes. Be doing the YouTubes things. I don't understand their hatred of a fantastically amazing song such as Bling Bang Bang Born. It's such a good song. Shazam, I'm gonna need you to stop beating your fish. Okay? YouTube chat doesn't understand what you're doing. Do I run YouTube through OBS? Yes. Ronan, thank you for the lurk, friend. I do appreciate you. Wherever it does take you, finds you well and safe. Let me see here. Make a YouTube soundtrack split to keep things from playing on it. That would require me to figure out how to... I could do that, Kimmy. I could. But then YouTube wouldn't understand what's happening with all the other things, right? So, sure, I could turn off all the sound alerts on the YouTube side in this entirety. When they're old enough, they'll learn. No, Shazam, that's not how this works. But if I turn off all... I can't split the two different alerts, right? Because they're all coming from sound alert, and that's its own audio track, if you will. They would get none of it. Shazam, they don't need to know about eating fish, okay? That's typically frowned upon in at least 192 countries around the world. Okay, at least 192. It's a stream, not a VOD. Why would I split the two? Because YouTube automatically takes every stream and they turn it into a VOD, right? Praised, not frowned upon? I don't think so. Like, I could go back in and I could pull out audio from certain clips and then I would be right with the world. That is technically a thing that I can do. Or I could just avoid that by removing the sound alert for a day and then pull it back the next day. I think that's the simplest thing to do without causing any additional problem. Guys, go follow Ronan. Clicking that button right there. It's easy, it's free, it's good for your health. Do the thing. Do the thing. Boosh. How are we doing bad water-wise? We got 5 units. 5 whole units of bad water. That's not much bad water. Okay, this drought is kicking my butt. How much science do we have? 1,300? We put a bad water rig on here? Reset up and plan so you don't have to worry and it's done? Oh, that requires planning. I think those alerts are part of a stream, so let them in. Yeah, I intend to allow all of them to play, Rob. I'm not gonna prevent YouTube from hearing all that stuff. I'm just removing one of the alerts. The end is not nigh Shazam. I just turned off one of the alerts just so that I don't run into that issue. That's 4,000 science. That's so much science. All right, we're going to go the other route. We're going to go observatory. We need a tapper shack, which I think we can afford, and we have a place for it. Tapper shack. I am not the science. I'm not Mr. Fauci, okay? But I have some science, though. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we've got some science here. And it's very sciencey, and it's the greatest of all sciences, alright? Here we go. Alright. They are going to continue to build our stairway to heaven. Cheese, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We are live on the red site too. If you want to pop in over there, if you want to drop a little orc, you know, I wouldn't be too upset about that. Shadow after stream. Sleeping? Yes, very much so. Oh, hey. Hey, bye. You gotta go prestige? Well, congratulations on the prestige, Cheese. You guys want to see a sneak peek of tomorrow's episode? Not yet. You're almost there? You guys want to see a sneak peek of tomorrow's episode? You guys want to see it? You're level 99? Congratulations, Cheese. Let's friggin' go. Have you been playing with some friends, or are you doing that solo? You're hyper right now? Hey, I'm glad to see it, Cheese. I'm glad that you're a little excited. It makes me very happy. You're still 2 episodes behind? Oh my goodness. Jake! Banana. No, Shiny. No bananas for you. Do it. Do it. While Slugma appeared. Chat, there's a Slugma. You should catch that. You should do the thing and catch the thing. How are we doing? We're doing excellent. We're doing excellent here. No, game, do not crash on me. Wait for it to respond. Everything will be fine, chat. Don't worry about it. Allegedly. You ran out of banana juice? I've never heard of banana juice before in my life, Shiny. I've heard of banana shakes. I've heard of milkshakes with banana in them. Ice cream or banana splits. I've never seen or heard of a banana juice on your TV while you're eating and cleaning. Hell yeah, let's go. Any clue when this update 7 is coming officially? If we're going based strictly off the timeline that they've had in the past there, Alfredus, I would say we could see it go live within the next 3 months or so. That's purely based off of previous iterations. I have no actual data to back that up, other than what I've seen historically. Shazam, thanks for the hydrate in the stretch, buddy. So you made that picture to prove it exists. That does not prove anything. That doesn't prove anything. But welcome in, Upriders, and happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering, and a sneak peek of tomorrow's episode on the YouTubes. Look, guys, the tunnel's in. For the most part. Look at that tunnel. Well, I need to blast this out right here. But this is entirely in. And the good water is completely separated from the bad water. There's no longer any situation where they cross. So all this just falls down right here, goes right across here, and this is going to get filled in with dirt. And then we're going to have this entire top area to work with, to play with all the clean water, and then all the bad water is going to go right out here. It is pretty neat. I'm pretty excited about it. And so since this is the Iron Teeth, we will be able to incorporate all of the bad water, what are they called? The bad water sources. Incorporate them to the tunnel here, and then have a perpetual source of energy that'll run around the outside of the map, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be great. I mean, my plan is to completely cover all of that too, so it doesn't. So that at the end or something, or maybe we'll have this come out here, and then we'll have like a block of just a power wall, if you will, on this side. I think that's the plan. But on this side, I'm thinking. So what I want to do is I want to fill this all in, and I want to move the city for all the beavers on top here. That's my master plan. My end goal is to get all the beavers up here and living in paradise, if you will. But my tunnel, it works. This took way too long to do. It took like 3 hours or 2 hours. With everyone and everything, they all have shadows. Wow, Kimmy. Wow. 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 But I'm very excited. Kimmy, Jake, I need you to get Kimmy in line. All right. She's clearly losing it. But I'm pretty happy with it. And somebody said this looks like Minnesota instead of like Michigan. I still think it looks like Michigan. All right. Like, why are we confused by this? It looks like a portion of Michigan. You know? It doesn't look like the entire state. It looks like the little hand, right? Like the little hand. It looks like that portion. Looks like North Dakota. It looks nothing like North Dakota. Looks like Goosehead. Your mom looks like a portion of Michigan? No, my mom does not. Now, I could see, like, maybe Minnesota. Yeah, sure. I'd give you that. Alfred the Beaver Butler? No, that's not how this works. I haven't checked on Alfred the Beaver Butler, actually. I do need to check on him. But look, Michigan kind of fits, right? Right? Pretty sure that's how that works? I'm pretty sure that's not how this works. Looks like Goosehead. I'm not sure where Goosehead is, Rob. Where is Goosehead? I've not heard of Goosehead before. You redeemed a beaver name? Oh, I see that now. Let me load back over to the other game. You know Minnesota? I've been to Minnesota probably twice in my life. And actually once. I've been to Minnesota once in my life, and I don't think I'll go back. We went to the Mall of America, and it was like, this was cool once. I don't think I need to do it. Out of country / state. Looks like the head of a goose. Oh. I don't see the goose head thing. You've been there for 30 plus years. I'm sorry, Shazam. It's pretty. Don't get me wrong, right? It's the land of 1,000 lakes. Minnesota, outside of the Twin Cities, is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You, Mall of America, right? See, I'm not the only one. We had fun. Jade and I had fun for the day that we were there, or 2 days that we did the Mall of America trip. Twin Cities are you too? Yeah, absolutely. That's why we determined we wouldn't go back. We don't need that that pain in our life anymore, you know? How are we doing power-wise? 400 out of 250? How is this coming along? Waiting on gears. We're out of gears. Well, that's not good. Let taxi get to work. Most likely see it the next time you look at it. I don't know, man. It looks like Minnesota to me. Or Michigan to me. Minnesota, Michigan, one and the same. Honestly, it's a basically one and the same. No, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I think it's Michigan. You know, I could see a little bit of a goosehead, or a duck. You know, it could be a little bit of a duck. Shazam, I can't steal anything. They're beavers. You don't steal from the beavers. You want me to steal bad water? But there's no bad water to steal. I can't even reach it. You see none of this? Well, that's because you have no imagination, Kimmy. And I bet you, if you were in here right now, let me see. Hold up. Let's see this. Let's see this. Kimmy is right here. And of course, Kimmy has no social life. It tracks. It tracks so well. It's not wrong. Sure, yeah. Yeah. I'm not surprised by this, honestly. It's Kimmy. And you are a teacher, and teachers have no social lives. You guys just sleep in your classrooms, and then you wake up in the morning and you yell at the kids, then you go back to work or go back to sleep in your classrooms. That's about all you teachers do. You just yell at the kids. So true. It is true. Dr. Bean, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering. What's the price on these? 600, 500, and 700? These cost so much metal blocks. But I guess that's a lot cheaper than the Iron Teeth stuff, because that's a metal block per, which is really, really expensive. Really pricey. But welcome in, Dr. Bean. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering, where I have no idea what I'm doing with my hands, and I'm actually going to take my headphones off for a minute. Headphones are coming off. Do you have a comfy chair to sleep in, Kim? Does Kimmy have one? I don't know. Hello, Tank, and welcome in. Islands really looks different than you remember in well, they're out. Yeah, that'll happen, Tank. That'll happen every time. Hello, Chris, and welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering. How are you doing today? Tank, how is your Tuesday? How is your week? How are we doing today, friend? I would like to have Tuesday. This doesn't look like pain and suffering. They are in the middle of or at the end of a 17-day drought. The headphones can come off. Yes. Yes. Good so far. You finish your weekly D&D session? Hell yeah, Tank. What are you playing? I'm going to assume Paladin based off your name. No comfy chair your coworker does. We just fight over the leftovers from the day. Yeah, that'll happen. Redeem. Why are... But ears can't? There are no cat ears. Shazam. They're just hidden and tucked down? No. There are no cat ears, so that's physically impossible. Guys, go follow Chris from Fantastic Human Being, member of the Ever-Bright Global Gaming with myself. It's Mother Fantastic Content Creators. Click on that button. It's easy. It's free. It's good for your health. Just do it. All right. Is this in yet? No. Waiting on planks. Need more D&D? Jake, we just played D&D. We just played it on Sunday. Alright, we just did the thing with the D&D, and I almost killed the entire group again. Yes, it was 2 days ago. 2 days! The time commitment that has to be dedicated to running a campaign is astronomical. Would be cool to build a vertical city. That is a plan. That's always a plan, Alfredus. That is always a plan. That just takes time to get to. 2 days too long. We can't do D&D every day. We streaking in here? Who's streaking? Chris, thanks for the 7-stream streak. I appreciate you. Curse of Strahd, you're playing Astropotamus Circle of Stars Druid. Hey, there you go. So bad at building vertical. It's something you need to work on. It just takes time. The gift, the hippo folk from Spelljammer. I'm not familiar with that one. But Strahd's a fun campaign. Strahd is a really fun campaign. I enjoyed the last time I played it. We caused a problem. Or I caused a problem because I always play a paladin. And I always play a dumb paladin. Which is funny for me, but not so funny for the DM. 9 foot tall, 800-pound bipedal hippo based on 1700s British military. Hell yeah, let's go. I feel like I've seen somebody doing something similar to that, but it was a 900-pound were-rhino running around pretending to be an assassin. An assassin rhino. Imagine that. She had a better stealth roll than our other assassin in the group. It was redonkulous on so many levels. It ended poorly for all of the bad people around her. Steal some bad water now? I can. I can do that. I can unpause the bad water. And I can also unpause these guys too. There you go, Shazam. We got some bad water now. We got some bad water going. Now don't flood all the things. I really should stop trying to keep that irrigated. Really should blast this down. But there you go, Shazam. We got bad water coming in. Here you go. You got some poop water. It's doing poop water thing. There you go, boy. Naval officer, full military uniform, swagger, stick, quarterstaff, melee weapon, service pistol. Nice. Nice. Let's go. I've tried to do a quasi artificer type build or a gunslinger in the past, and DM allowed you to have 6 bullets. You've used 1 in 41 episodes. Jeez Louise. Thinking character idea where they didn't see it was a barbarian. You thought they were stealthy, but they would just roll an intimidation check when they were sneaking, just like you didn't see anything. Right? Only 6 bullets? Jeez. That's very limiting. But hey, as long as it works, I guess that's all that matters in the end, right? It's a revolver. Well, you can put bullets back into a revolver tank. That's possible. It's totally feasible. Get it, Shazam! I want science, and I want the observatory. I didn't modify them. Made hollow points with silver tips. Well, that's one way to take care of a lot of the things in Strahd. That sounds made up. It's clearly not, Jake. It's very clearly not made up. You're made up. Euro crap out of spells panic button. Hey, that's fine. That's fair. If it works, right? 100% understand that desire. That's why I rely heavily on smite in those situations. Again, paladin main. You are figments of my imagination. I could believe that, Kimmy. I 100% could. I'm not shocked by this statement in the least. And we have a drought approaching, so that's exciting. That was very exciting. Only banana juice exists. All other life is imaginary. I don't believe you there at all, bud. Oh, is fire used for a mercy kill on the basement spawn? If it's the basement spawn, I think it is. Then yes. The basement spawn that has a tendency to almost one-shot a new party. Is that what we're talking about? In the church? Yeah, that sounds right. Or not. Maybe? I think we might be thinking of the same thing. I could be wrong, though. It's been so long since I played Strahd. I think it was like, what, Jade? It was 8 years ago? Being vague so you don't spoil for people? Yeah, that's fine. I understand. It's totally fair. Don't spoil. Spoil. I might run Strahd at some point. That's one of the campaigns that I did buy. We're running the Ice Crown Citadel. I think it's the Ice Crown. Hold up. Let me... So, I think our Ice Spire... Hold up. Wait a minute. Was I expecting anyone to dead in our last session? Yeah, I really did. I always anticipate at least one PC to die at least once. Hi, Jay. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Hippo Druid, Tiefling Paladin, Tiefling Warlock, a Human Cleric, and okay, another Tiefling Cleric. Gotcha. A Reborn Rager, or Civ. Ice Crown Citadel. Yeah, that's World of Warcraft. We are playing Ice Spire Peak. That's what we're wearing. Someone got a haircut? No. I did not. Jake, thanks for the lurk, buddy. Wherever it does. So you find you well and safe. Wear them cat ears? Nah, I don't have any cat ears. Dragonborn Barbarian Artificer. Had to stop playing when his partner gave birth. Well, priorities are what they are. What do you mean, liar? Jay, you get your butt back here. Ma'am, you sit your $5 butt down. Right here, right now. You even redeemed them? There are no cat ears, okay? Yes, I did get a haircut a week and a half ago. Yeah, I got a haircut. I got a haircut, and I shaved. You're telling Jade? What are you telling Jade? I said $5 butt down. Okay? I'm not saying that you as an individual are worth less than $5 or only worth $5. That's an entirely different statement. She's got lycanthropy. Late joiner to a party 10 sessions ago. Still learning your character. Oh. Some of our party members are in for an interesting couple of weeks because they've also contracted something that's very interesting that sounds pretty familiar, pretty similar to that. She's a bride of Strahd. Interesting. Was. Huh. You rescued her from Strahd? Guys, go follow Shiny. Click on a button. My barber trimmed gently around the ears respectfully. What? In my ears? Yes. Actually, the last barber I went to, she was very not gentle with anything. You ever feel like you're just being hit upside the head with the pair of clippers, and that's all she's doing is just smacking you upside the head? Because that's what she was doing. Why are you yelling cat ears, Shiny? Yelling cat ears gets you nowhere, my friend. I just now realized how many blanks that required. We don't need to riot, Shiny. It's a tad bit unnecessary, my friend. Argon's the Vault. Strahd tried taking her back to Yester Hill, and Druid said, how about no? With Moonbeam to the face? Well, that's one way to dissuade somebody with some Moonbeam action. There you go. What are you doing, Shazam? What on earth are you doing? But a building, yeah, it's fine. We can just pause that so it stops giving me the planks. I'm trying to remember if we had somebody like that. I feel like we rescued somebody, but she was a non-player character, an NPC, obviously. Your Warface. So are you saying that you're a cat now, Shazam? Conjure animal. Your demons using 2024 version. No longer can you summon a horde of velociraptors. Summon a giant ginger cat. Interesting. I don't understand the disdain for the 2014 rules. We need a sentient fireball. Those are just warlocks and wizards shiny. That's just. Some of them are stupid. A lot of the 2024 rules are stupid. Others are good, honestly. Sure. If that's what you believe there, friend. I find them to be a tad bit ridiculous at times. Right. Choose not to out your appearance, so you use a cat for the moment. That's fair, Shazam. I understand. That's totally fine. No, you put the knife down, my friend. There's no need for the cat with the knife here, bud. And tweak bits and pieces to not make as many broken, overpowered combos. I let my guys do what they want, and then I make adjustments as necessary. That's the beauty of being a DM. Like, you can't break me because I am quite literally the god of this universe, right? Shazam, thanks for the hydrate, bud. Ban 2 things from every single campaign he runs. I've banned 1 thing, but that's a different story, okay? Something spider assassin ninja thing. Well, you do have a small knife, Kimmy. We do have ads running, chat. I do apologize in advance. We'll chillax for a second. Let the ads do their ad thingies. No, you get your butt back here, Kimmy. You're not allowed to leave me. Apparently I was muted. Kimmy, that's a cool new emote. Hell yeah. Oh, hi there, Book, and welcome into our Adpocalypse. Welcome into my pain and suffering. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you had a fantastic week. How's Diablo 4 treating you? I have no idea what that says, Kimmy. Hi, Book! Guys, go follow Bookaholic. Click on her face hole and go give her a follow. Or you can click on that button. It's easy, it's free, it's right there. Just do the thing. Thanks, it says. You know, a little grindy, trying to finish the season. Yeah. The end of the season's always a pain in the butt for Diablo. I understand it. Alright. Ad should be over here in a second. Welcome in, Book. Hey, Book, did I show you this? I don't know if I showed you this or not. How am I today? I'm doing all right. Not the best, but I'm doing all right. Did I show you this, Book? Did I show you? Did I show you this? Welcome back, Tank. Welcome back from the ads. I did show you that? Okay. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I'm very happy with how well it turned out for her. It's so beautiful. Blade Singers, because someone in the prior campaign banned Tentacle Rod because of you. How did I get a picture of your fiancé? Are we going to get a Jade stream? Yes. That is the plan. Jade do be planning to do the Jade stream. When that's occurring, I don't know. It's entirely up to her. Shiny, that's not your fiancé. That's my wifey. Second time playing Chris Strahd. The first time you killed Strahd because of your combo. Because of your tentacle combo? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Tank. Come on, I need power. Wind, do the wind thing, please. Go, There it goes. Wrong color. Clearly photoshopped. Also didn't look like a banana. Shiny, I don't understand your obsession with bananas today. Did you spend some time over there at Time Tells chat? Hello, Hyrule, and welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. If you having a fantastic day, welcome into my pain and suffering. Playing Echo Knight and Thief Multiclass. I haven't played, and I've never seen Echo Knight played before. I have to look that one up. Banana. No bananas. Too much banana juice. Your apologies. And so it's made you a little hyper. I could see that. Not enough potatoes. Did you boil those and mash them and stick them in the stew? Create a duplicate of you and attack through it. Ooh. Can I give you a tour? Well, we've got industry over here. We got some smelters going. We got some lumber mills and gear workshop. And we have power that's not moving because the wind keeps stop blowing. And then here's where our here is where our observatory would be. If the power would run and give me juice to actually make planks and gears to finish building the observatory. Then we've got some lumber up here and some foodstuffs, and we got potatoes and carrots, and then here's where our water district is. And then up here is where we're going to start, we're going to be putting in our zipline station number 1. And our zipline station number 2 is going to be down here, and then over here, and then we're going to have ziplines everywhere. What map is this? This is Thousand Islands, Hyrule. This is one of the largest maps in the game. Massive. Normally it's covered in water, but obviously we're in the middle of a 22-day drought, so there's not much water there for the world to see, so that's kind of what's happening there. And we're just waiting, honestly. Waiting for wind to do the things. Player cast Holy Weapon on the Tentacle Rod. Activated it for 4 attacks, radiant damage to Echo. Bonus action, Thief Rogue lets you activate magic items on bonus. Another 4 attacks. Action Surge for another 4. Then Haste let you take another action. So you activate for another 4. That's 12 attacks. 16 attacks. 4, 4, 4. Oh, yeah, 16. Radiant damage on Strahd. Yeah, that will do it. Strahd's not a fan of the radiant damage. No, he's not. Which is how I got the death blow on Strahd. Yeah, I could see that being a bit of an issue. A bit of an issue. Get it, Shazam. Get it, Book. Let's go. We got 343 scrap metal. Let's go. 2 HP, your barbarian picked up the paladin, threw him at Strahd as an improvised weapon, holding his sun sword. Rolled a natural 20 for the kill. So who got the kill? Was it the barbarian or was it the paladin that got thrown? I guess that's the real crux of or real issue here, right? Like, who got the official kill on Strahd? I don't know. That's weird. I don't think I would have ever used or thought of using another PC as an improvised weapon. That is actually next level thinking. Congratulations, Shazam, on your very own Soul Rock. Let's go, buddy. Rigged? It's not rigged. It was Kimmy with the tiny knife on the Thousand Islands. What was Kimmy doing with the tiny knife on Thousand Islands? This tentacle rod. The group is coined at the holy hentacle rod. Oh my goodness. Holy hentai rod. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Not allowed on YouTube, Tank. Not working and definitely not having a social life. I could see that happening, Kimmy. I honestly could. I'm not shocked by the statement. What, you call it a hentacle? Yeah. Come on. Well, why is the wind blowing now? This is wasted energy. Wasted energy. There's so much potential energy here that's just being wasted. Because nobody's in here to do the things because they're all... It's the middle of the night. The middle of the night. What's that song? I don't know. I'll stop pretending like I know how to sing it so you guys don't have hurt earballs. Probably a good idea. Probably a very good idea, honestly. Help with the harvesting. Slinky's gonna do some harvesting for us, so that'll be good for Slinky. Let's go. Kimmy, why don't you want to work? You know, working's good for your health. It's really good for your health. Oh, hi there, Scar. Why are we bonking people? Longest you've lasted without saying anything? I could... Yeah, that's not true, Scar. Sometimes you just don't show up, so there's that. All the tubes in your NT's playthrough underground, dynamite pathways, then built dirt blocks on top. Nice! Called in question, Loveless version of Ellie, or Ellie version? I have no idea. You're late? You've been here since 6? Is it really that late? Jeez, Louise. Well, welcome in, Scar, and happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering. Where I'm waiting for science and for material. To do material things. We could unlock this. That might not be a bad idea. So they can have some juice going. I just don't have the material for anything. Is that a good song, Kimmy? I've heard it as like one of those YouTube short things or whatever, but I've never actually sat down and listened to all of it. You know? I did the opposite, Tank. I went over water. So I've got 2 boys in the sky. All over the place. And I'm pretty excited about it. It took a little bit to build because obviously overhangs are expensive. But it turned out really well. Look at that. Now we can get some science going. We can pause these guys and we can get some double the science going. These garbage buddies when you're using a ladder mod because you hate building staircase towers. I just find a place to put it that's really high. I'll just put batteries here. Batteries are fine there. I don't mind. Well, have you seen this before? I think it was what is his name? JC, not JC. Build towers for him like skyscrapers. That's fair. Not JC. Oh, who's the other Timberborn guy? Skystorm. Skystorm uses overhangs, and he builds these tower structures, these ladder structures that are actually pretty nice. Or not ladders, but stair structures. It's compact. Sure, it uses metal and blocks, and if I had more science to burn for the overhangs, I'd build one for you real quick, but I don't have the science. And the power keeps on being not powery goodness. You know, the Timberborn guy you tend to watch is Real Civil Engineer. Well, if you want to see some awesome builds, I would highly recommend Skystorm. He's good. He does some awesome, fantastic builds. He does a lot of time lapses, or not time lapses, time skips. So you're not having to sit through, like, if you're watching some of my content on the YouTubes for Timberborn, a lot of mine is like you get to see the entire process from start to finish, unless it's like a time lapse or I completely just forget to hit the record button, which is entirely different. Show videos to learn how to use sluices property. Yeah, that's RCE. There's no getting around that. That's just RCE doing RCE things. Yeah. Yep. This is my shocked face. I can't say that I learned it that much faster, but, well, it didn't take me 12 episodes. So I was dealing with sluice gates on the Helix Mountain, where I'm trying to get... He doesn't engineer things well. He's an architect. He's not really an engineer, okay? Don't tell him I said that. He'd probably come in and just yell at me. Zetic builds amazing structures, including overpressurized underground pipes to help move water over the map. Ooh, fancy. See, you're the second person to say I should go watch Zetic videos there, Rob. I should definitely go check those out. How does one make an overpressurized underground pipe? I could see it being just an equalization between two different sides, so you can have some sort of system to move water around. But I don't know how you would pressurize it. Heresy? It's the truth, Tank. And if RCE wants to complain about the truth being what it is, then he needs to prove that he's not an architect. In the past couple of Timberborn videos, it's clearly been proven that he's definitely an architect. Alright? There's nothing he can say or do about that. Sorry. That's all there is to it. Water dumps to move water around because you're too lazy to engineer waterways efficiently. Say Zetic is good watch as well. I'll have to check him out. I'll have to check Zetic out. I've seen Zetic pop up a few times on my suggested list, but I haven't actually sat down and watched any of it. Alright. I think we can unlock Zipline Station 1. Boosh. Yes. I think we've got to wait a little bit to get this one. Almost as good as that Shadows Black guy. Nah, Jake, you can't say that. You'll make me all blush and stuff. You know I'm saying that. Thanks, buddy. He's probably got much smarter builds than I do. Mine's just like all theater of the mind, and I guess not theater of the mind, just throw whatever against the wall and see what sticks. Who? I don't know. Some goober that pretends like he knows how to play this game. Pretends, even if I do have a cajillion hours in this game. It's only 764 hours. You know, it's not too much. It's not too bad. How much does this take? That's metal blocks are going up there. Planks are going to be lymphac again. And logs. You have half that. You played 40 hours in one weekend? No, book. I had the game open for 40 hours in one weekend. That's an entirely different thing, okay? Entirely different. Not how this works. I have left it running and walked away for a couple hours because I had it set up to where nothing was going to cause any problems. Yours doesn't tell you time played. Are you... What platform did you get or download it from their tank. Not what Jade said. Person on the video who said, take a look. Oh, gotcha. Popped up a couple times. Finally started watching 2 days ago. Steel Tide. Stunning. Nice. On Steam, you're using experimental. Giant mega structures. Gotcha. No, it should still give you your time played, right? Just right here. Right here. It says I'm playing experimental as well. 207. Let's go. There you go. Now, Rob, the question is it as cool as my giant bridge to nowhere? That did nothing other than just being a giant bridge. That destroyed my computer. Okay. We need another 200 more science. Yeah, 200 more science. Get 2 more people in here. We're out of haulers, but that's fine. Pull that down to 2 builders. That'll work. Probably stop these guys actually for a little bit since we're doing pretty good on scrap metal. Listen, it was a beautiful bridge. It was the greatest of bridges. Okay, it could have gone all the way to China. But it didn't need to go to China. It just did amazing things for all the people on the beamers. It was beautiful. You know. Anyone who tells you otherwise it's just lying to you, and they should feel bad about their terrible life choices. Yeah. Definitely a bridge like no bridge before. I know. It's the greatest bridge in Timberborn history. Okay. It spanned the entire friggin' map. It was that massive. I wasn't compensating for anything at all. It was just the greatest bridge. I was trying to get RCE to pay attention to me, okay? And I was like, RCE, look, I made a bridge for you. And then he never watched it. And was like, well, okay, fine. Okay, you didn't care about my bridge. Even though it's the greatest bridge since, well, the bridge to Terabithia, I guess? I don't know. You guys are bored? I did not say that, zombie. Also, welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain suffering. How has your lurk been, friend? I seen you lurking. Bridge did not go anywhere. It did go somewhere, though. You're always lurking. I appreciate you, zombie. Didn't Steel Tide series is way too impressive. Better than my bridge to nowhere? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It beat my bridge. Ah. Let's lurk and do weekly fast challenge with Stepdad and enjoy streaming and keep beavers wet. I'm trying to keep them wet, but I'm not doing a great job at it. I should build a pool for them, but I just reached the point where I can actually install our zipline pylon. I need them to finish this, though. Alright, Scar, enjoy your time. I wouldn't say it went anywhere, I rule. That is technically a lie. Never finished the Steel Tide series. You have to judge it if it's better. Alright, fine. Keanu, Jake. Keanu is. It's fine. Okay, I won't hold it against you. I never claimed to be a great Timberborn player. I just know how to make sure that hopefully the beavers don't completely and totally fall apart. And then sometime, eventually I get to the point where I can do fantastic and amazing things. It's just, yeah. It never looks that great. Enjoying the experience? Well, I appreciate you enjoying the experience with us, Iroll. I truly do. They give you good ideas. Thanks, buddy. Rooting for the beavers so they'll thrive? I do need to get them to thriving. I'm your favorite? Aw, Rob. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. No, you could tell me the truth and say it's RCE. I understand it. I understand. It is RCE. He is one of the biggest names in the Timberborn world. You're not my favorite. Jake's my favorite. Wow, zombie. Wow. Thanks for being honest with me, at least. I appreciate that, zombie. Oh, my goodness. You like watching RC because he makes you laugh. That's fair. He does do the funny things. He do the funny things. Also, there's a Vikavolt that escaped, apparently. And that's kind of stinky. Not cool, bro. And now we're licking people in Twitch chat. Alright, how are we doing up here? Still waiting on logs and planks. I really need to figure out this whole power problem. And Jake is now licking YouTube chat. YouTube chat, be careful. Jake is trying to lick you. I'm interesting. Thanks, iRule. Is it because I've got an interesting face? Is it because I've got an interesting voice? Is it because I do ridiculous things with the beavers? It's probably all the above. Enjoy seeing what the villagers do. Got a face for radio. Thank you, Jake. Finally, Prestige and Faz. Bad news. Ah! Scar, thanks for the lark, buddy. Wherever it does take you, finds you well and safe. Be careful out there. All of those things together. Around 2 weeks ago. Do that. Getting kiddos. All right, Jake. Thanks for the lurk, buddy. Wherever it does take you, finds you well and safe as well. Be good out there. Don't do anything dumb, dangerous, or different. That's my job. That doobie-doobie-doo. My job to do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We need more planks. Okay, bye again, Paul Blart. Paul Blart? Really, cheese? Really? Ow. Wow. 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 Bye, Jake. We'll all miss you, buddy. Cheese over here coming Paul Blart. What the hell? When did the big wheels turn? Bad tide? Yeah. Bad tide or just during a normal tide. Honestly, I roll. Yeah. When the water's flowing, these will turn. Which doesn't help during a drought, right? And the folktales don't have a way to turn the bad water sources on permanently. Like, they do have the bad water rig, but they can't do anything with it. Well, you could dump the bad water. You could technically continually pump out the bad water with the bad water rig, and you could put a fluid dump somewhere, and you could dump that water, and yes, that would in some way provide power. I don't know if it's worth it, though. I've never tried to do that. Now, I've seen some closed loop systems that seem to work pretty well, but I don't think they provide enough energy to justify their existence. I don't know if they actually work as well as advertised. Something cannot create energy from nothing. Something perpetual energy doesn't exist, right? So the moment you start to draw from that perpetual energy, it somehow seems to dissipate. When I say perpetual energy in this game, it's just purely me saying something along the bad water source is unlocked, and that's perpetual access to that water, right? That perpetual energy as a whole doesn't exist. You're back. You have dinner. What do you have for dinner, Chris? And why aren't you sharing? I want some. Though Jade did make some spaghetti and meatballs tonight for us, so that was pretty tasty. Posted in my Discord. All right, let's see what you got. What you got? What's for dinner? You got some hash browns and eggs and scones? All right. Savory samosas? Never heard of those before in my life, but it looks delicious. I hope you enjoy it, friend. Let's freaking go. Come on, guys. I just need a few more few more planks in there. Sam O. Sass. Must be French. I guess. I don't know. Is that a French thing? I feel like it's a French-Canadian thing. Yep. I feel like that's fitting. Definitely a French-Canadian thing. Indian? Really? Like Native American Indian, or are we talking like India Indian? Those are two entirely different things, Chris. Two entirely different things. Bad water's moving and Kirby's gonna get some. He's gonna have the runny farts. Ba-da-da-da-da. Chutney and alternative to sambusa. Yeah, that's a lot of words. Central, West Asia, East Africa, Central Asia, serving temperature, hot, main ingredient, flour, blah, vegetable, blah, 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 blah. It sounds delicious. The lack of meat, though, is disturbing to me. Yep. Well, I would have asked Grok, because Grok would have put it into a much more succinct answer, but you know, it's fine. You can get them with meat. Well, then why isn't there meat? Really good with lamb? I could see that. A lot of Indian dishes are great with lamb. A lot of Indian dishes are great with lamb. But lamb also makes it very expensive. Very, 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 very expensive. I need water back in our system, please. Now I'm out of things for the haulers to do. Boo doo 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 doo. There we go. There you go, iRoll. That's all the power running. And these two right here doing about 250. Prefers the veggie ones. Your eldest spawn has failed me. Chris, what is wrong with your eldest? You need meat. Meat! That's how you survive. That's how you adult appropriately. That's how you thrive as a human being, is meat in your mouth. We got it. We got the zip line. Okay, great. This should be... So... Boosh. Boosh. I want that there. And I want this here. Yeah. And I want this here. Nope. Too far. That can go there. And then that can go there. And then... this can go right here. And then this one can go on this side right here. And then this can go to that. Too far? What do you mean too far? Too far my butt. There. Fine. And connection to that one. Line obstructed. Okay, now we have obstructions. What is this? What is this poopy? Okay, fine. We'll delete that one. We'll just put this right here. There. Now it's still too far. Son of a monkey's uncle. There. Add connection. Boom. Add connection. Boom. Boom. I love this. I love the zipline so much. It's a tad bit excessive and ridiculous. having to build all of these additional things, but we do have a drought to work with, so we can actually do some more stuff up here. So I'm preparing for our massive build up here that I want to get done. That's why I'm kind of working my way up here. This is where I want to get the bad tide diversion system going, so that we can avert or divert all the bad poopy water that's going to cause some problems for our guys. So we're going to put a lot of materials up here and allow for all the beavers to just hop on a zip line and go zoom all the way up to the top, which would be great. A little less painful than having to walk half a mile or 1,000 miles. I personally don't like walking 1,000 miles in the morning. That's not exactly my favorite thing to do in the morning. You know, walking up hill both ways in the snow, in the mud and the rain all at the same time. You know, back in my day, yeah. Good times. I remember when I was a kid, when I was a young warthog. I pull that up to 75. 75 sounds like a plan to me. 75 sounds great to me. You know, you ought to love that. Exactly, Shazam. Exactly. That is the best way to go about doing all of the things. Alright. Science is already back up to 1.3k. I am very happy to see that. I'm going to pull that down just so we can get some more beavers hauling. And then I'm going to wish that I had more bad water for these guys to do stuff with. We do have some to work with. We just don't have enough power in the system to actually run a explosive factory. That's 1,000. Network supply is 1,000. The network demand is 500. So I guess technically we could put in an explosive factory. Now we run the risk of doing some damage to our beavers if we do that, but that shouldn't be too painful for them. Now, this is all going to take forever because the planks are taking forever to produce. The gears are taking forever to produce, so we have plenty of gears running around. It's just... yeah. It's just the planks. Almost time to blow up the world. No, Shazam, we're not going to blow up the world. No. That's for later. Okay? Though I don't know what I would blow up. Like, there's not much to blow up. This map is pretty empty, pretty barren, you know? Do it? No, you do it. Shazam, you do it. There. We have an injured beaver. Who's injured? Lataxi! Why are you injured? Why aren't you chilling somewhere? Where are you at? Lataxi, where are you at? Oh, you're in your bed. Here you go. Alright, you do you, Lataxi. I'm not gonna hold that against you. Alright, I think we can unmark this for cutting and get some more pine, maybe? Pine resin? So they stop chewing through that, that'd be good. Probably pause this for a minute and get some more haulers running. I'll have to remember to unpause that though, because that keeps this side irrigated, and we kind of like that being irrigated. Though, you know, Shazam, I do want to blast this down so we can have more water in here. Yeah, you catch that binnacle. You catch that binacle. How much is this? It's a lot of planks, a lot of gears, and a lot of metal blocks. That's going to be expensive, Shazam. It's going to be really expensive, and we don't have the industry really to expedite that. Though all of this is right here, so it shouldn't take them that long to do. I need more space for my industry. Do we move industry? Should we do that? You're ready for the explosions? It'll take some time to even get to that point, Shazam. It would take a minute to get to the point where we could actually do explosions. Which is annoying. Do it. I kind of want to put in a power a battery first before we start doing that. And that's going to cost a fair chunk of those very same things that I would use to build the explosives factory. Double do it? I don't think that's how that works, Shazam. Binnacle escaped. Shazam, you gotta throw something better than a Pokeball at those things. Otherwise, they're all gonna get away. No, Smoot, you don't need to come in here rioting. Welcome in and happy Tuesday to you, though, friend. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering. How is your Tuesday? Why not? Because it's a tad bit unnecessary. That's why not. Why? See, I can throw that right back at you. Why? I'm alive. So that's a good starting point. No, Shazam, don't throw the oh, goodness gracious. Put the Chaos Emeralds back. They're not for Shmoo. They're for me. You're almost at 400. Almost at 400 what? Are you almost at 400 followers? Congratulations, Smoo. Let's go. Hell yeah. No, I would be celebrating that for you. Why would I be angry about that? Why would I yell at you about that? Coming back once you see explosions? No, that's not how this works, Shazam. That's not how any of this works, buddy. Alright, fine. We'll put it in. It's not going to get built for a minute, Shazam. I'll unlock it. It's there. It's not going to get built, though, because there's no materials available. Look behind, find a bunch of people following you. Not a cult leader like me? Oh, I'm not a cult leader either. You're very patient. Alright, fine. I got you, Shazam. I'm not a cult leader. You're catching up to me, so that's pretty neat. There you go. There you go. All the buildings lack power, and it's obnoxious, and it's annoying to me, and I hate it. I hate it. Shadow for partner? Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Maybe in 1,000 years, I will hit partner. Maybe. But I highly doubt that's going to happen. We can pause you, unpause you. 1,000 years. Minus 998. Yo, in 2 years, you think we can hit partner? Nah. Nah. That requires people that like to watch the channel to show up. I've got the consistency down. I show up 4 times a week. So there's that. 4 streams a week. We got a consistent schedule. I hear that's one of the biggest limb facts that people have is just maintaining consistency and showing up regularly. So people can build their habits around that. That's how we have like Shazam and Jake that still show up. They're like, that's part of my day-to-day routine. I guess I'll show up and actually hang out with Shadow today. You know. Not like they're here for my personality. I don't have a glowing personality. It's just my ugly mug doing ridiculous things with beavers, you know. Expose my knees? How does exposing my knees help with anything? The mustache? It's the mustache you think, Shazam? Yeah, I can believe it. It wasn't the nasty beard thing, that's for darn sure. Nobody liked that. Jade was like about the only one who actually cared for that. She's like, I like it. Don't shave it. Like, I don't like it. I'm gonna shave it. And he, don't shave it. Like, no, I hate it. So I shaved it. Though I should have, you know, let the mustache stay in, right? Like, my mustache was down to here. And if I hadn't cleared off all this, then I could have like a curly stash out to right about here. But I cleaned that up too, because it was just, it was, you know, it's all cool and stuff until you start eating your mustache. And I would strongly recommend not eating your mustache, okay? Just don't do that. That's a terrible way to go about doing the whole life thing. Would another one fit right there? Alright, let's give this a... No, I don't want to do that. You haven't eaten beard in like 15-ish years? You get used to it? It's not a matter of getting used to it, Shazam. It's just... It just gets in your way. Like, when it's so full and you have to constantly brush it out of your mouth, it becomes obnoxious. Eat around it? Yeah. Yeah. Give me that. Its hair, it's trained over time. This is true. That is true. That requires training it. It's how it seemed to work for you. Yeah. I couldn't... If it had actually grown in a bit more lush, I guess, for lack of a better term, I probably would have kept it going for a bit longer. It just did not... It would not grow in. It was not a pretty sight. Like, well, this is not worth my time. And so I stopped. Alright, let's give these a priority. I think that's the first time we've used the priority button in a minute. These are going in, Shazam. We're about to have zip lines running all across the world. This is going to be great. It's going to be huge. It's going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. I guess that's not entirely true. But I like it. Okay, I'm going to get rid of you because you're worthless to me. And we're going to toss in another house. Maybe 2 houses. There we go. Probably give that a priority bump as well. And then... Beavers will fly? Yes, beavers will indeed do the flying. Yes, soon beavers will fly. Yes, yes. Yes, indeed. Very excited about that portion. The whole flying beavers thing. That's going to be super exciting. Super exciting. I'm falling with style. I'm going to try to prevent that from occurring, Shazam. I personally like to make sure that all of the beavers stay alive until they expire from old age. You know, it's typically a good way to run a colony. Typically a good way to run a colony. Or Starcutter, you do not need to be in there. Smooth, don't give me that look. I didn't say it. That's all Shazam. That is all Shazam. Yep. What do you mean, Don't give me that. I had nothing to do with that. Let's go ahead and I want to max these out. Give that a max priority. They fall, let them fall in the water. There's no water. There's no water, Shazam. It's just 1,000 islands sticking up out of the dirt. They do like to be wet. This is true. This is very true. But there's no water for them to be wet in or fall into, which is not good for their health. Gotta make them some water. I can't pull water out of nowhere, Shazam. That's not how this works, buddy. Water bending? Yeah, I'll get on that. We'll teach the beavers some water bending techniques. Even water benders can't pull water out of thin air, Shazam. They have to... There has to be a source for them to access it. And it took the most skilled water benders out there. Hey, Ron, welcome in and thanks for the hydrate, friend. I hope you have a fantastic day. Welcome in and happy Tuesday to you. What is the rip for? Oh, that was a while ago, apparently. Okay, that water bended the wrong way. Water bent the wrong way. Pull water of air in plants. It's true, but that required a lot of skill. And not easily done. During full moons and stuff, yeah. Yep. All right. I need water tribe. Are we talking the northern or the southern water tribe, though, Shazam? That's the real question here. Huh? Huh? Because I feel like the southern water tribe is full of a bunch of goobers who don't know how to do anything appropriately. Just not good at anything that they do, you know? And kind of lazy. What about the swamp people? The swamp people do be nuts. They do be doing some crazy things. This is true. I wish there was a way for me to speed this up. Well, there is a way for me to do that, but I'm not going to do that because that's cheating. And I don't like cheaters. Because cheaters never win, Shazam. He was #1. Allegedly. Alright. We have a plank. We have no planks. You can plank if you want to. You can leave your friend if you... No, wait. No, nope. Bending vines and taming alligator dudes. Yeah, I could see that being pretty neat. Worst case, you can still bend blood when you have no water. This is true, but blood bending was a heavily frowned upon form of bending. Anybody who practiced that was seen as a heretic and as some sort of evil creature / waterbender. And I think, wasn't there a stipulation that had to be a full moon for those guys to do anything either? For the bloodbender, the one bloodbender that we saw other than Katara, right? Used for evil, though, yeah. Well, it was purely a means of destruction. It served no other purpose than that, right? So technically, every form of bending is some sort of... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Still an option. It is still an option. You're not wrong. I personally would prefer to go the metal bending route. That was much cooler use of the next tier of bending, right? Instead of, you know, controlling somebody's blood. 3 dudes in the new one could blood bend at any time. Really? Are we talking Last Airbender, You're not talking the movie, are you, Shazam? Or the Netflix special that nobody watched because it didn't happen? Didn't exist? Is that the Netflix yeah, that did not happen. No one talks about Netflix. Especially Netflix Avatar. Because that's just awful. Now, Netflix, what is it called? One Piece was good, allegedly. Though I never actually watched those. I couldn't tell you one way or the other. I did try to watch Metal Bending is great. I agree. Absolutely, Rob. Metal Bending is fantastic. Metal Bending is by far one of the coolest things that Toph ever did. It's funny, though, that they made her into a cop afterwards. Like, yeah, you're going to be a cop now? Like, why am I going to be a cop? I don't want to be a cop. Like, no, you're a cop now. That is now canon. Enjoy that. Only seen the cartoons, never watched the movies. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just avoid them like the plague that they are. Because that's what they are. They're a plague. A plague on humanity. Waiting on 6 planks. Just want this finished. Maybe I'll connect this and I'll build this later. Yeah, we'll pause this. Give that a max priority. All live action remakes of anime suck, at least your opinion. Allegedly, the One Piece live action was good, Rob. I cannot vouch one way or the other. One of my friends watched it and he said it was really good. And I trust his opinion. You can take from that what you will. It's also One Piece. It's kind of hard to screw up One Piece. You just need to have a rambunctious kid running around doing ridiculous things and screaming, "Gamo Gamo no!" And that's all you got. Hello, cat. Are you here? Cat, are you here? Nope, no cat. Welcome back, Cat Arden. Happy Friday or Tuesday to you. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Never able to choose one bending element you'd want. Rather choose to be the avatar. All or nothing. Yeah, it's fair. My sibling said that I have to be the earth, an earthbender. My brother got, I think he got the airbender tattoo, and then my sister got a waterbender tattoo, and my other one got a firebender tattoo. And they said, "Well, we chose our 3, so now you have to take the 4th one." And of course, it's earthbending. And I'm like, no, I'm not. 1, I'm not gonna get a tattoo, and 2, really, earthbending? All that was impossible to ruin Star Wars. Look where we are now. This is true. This is very true. I don't know how you ruin Star Wars, but apparently it's very easy to ruin Star Wars. No comment. There are a lot of defenders of Star Wars out there, and I am not one of them. They ruined everything. They ruined it. Ruined it. Oh, hi, Chris. Shake your head. Why are you shaking your head, cat? I didn't ruin it. Don't look at me. I didn't ruin Star Wars. Cat, we are live on the YouTube side too. If you wanna drop a lurk on the other end. Purple Brigade. What about the purple? No, don't be. We don't need a fight between Twitch and YouTube again, Smoo. Hello, PVS 5000. Game stream. What's my favorite bending in Avatar: The Last Airbender? That is a good question, PVS. Welcome and happy Tuesday to you, my friend. What is my favorite bending? That is I think the coolest, I would say. I'm torn between like the electricity bending and the metal bending. Like those are two advanced forms of bending that were absolutely awesome to check out, and awesome to see how they were able to take their individual bending styles and take them to the extreme. So I thought that was really cool, and the fact that Toph was able to invent an entirely new bending style to essentially get out of the situation that she was in, I thought that was pretty neat. I thought it was pretty neat, personally. What's your favorite then there, PVS? Metal and Lightning are cool. Absolutely, Shazam. You have 3 screens? Cat, you need to get on my level and get 4. We've got 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. You gotta get 4. Become the greatest streamer that you ever could. The purple, oh hi. Secret tunnel? What about secret tunnels, Shazam? There's no secret tunnels? Oh my goodness, what did they do? How did they build all that? Okay, well, there's that. You're down to 3 again. 1's dying. There's another in your closet. Bloodbending 1. Check the air of their bodies. Yeah, they are powerful, but I feel like it's a little OP, honestly. It's a little overpowered. We have ads running on the Twitch side. I do apologize, advanced friends. Bloodbending in theory is pretty neat. Though I would like, so if I were to use it, if I were to use that as like a game mechanic. Looks cluttered. Did I forget to clean up? No, cat, I didn't forget to clean up. If I were to use that as a game mechanic or as a story mechanic, I would probably use something along the lines of you have to use your own blood instead of being able to take advantage of somebody else's blood, right? I feel like that's a little cheap. Potential for healing, bloodbending could be cool. Well, that's the same concept of the healing from the dark side of the Force, right, Shazam? No one uses it for good, though? Yeah. No one uses it for good. No one uses it for good. Alright. We are out of water. There's some water over here, but I can get to it. I don't want to get to it, though. This is not good. Nothing to do within range. You're bored. You're fired. And then I guess we can plus this up, and then we can plus this up. What's my favorite between the two? I would say, I think metal bending's pretty the coolest. By far the coolest, which made earthbending, metal bending the best. This is true. Somebody's watching me. Oh, hi. It's the cat in the cat corner. Yeah, I could see that happening. Cat being in the cat corner, watching you, Cat Argent. There's too many cats, a lot of cats. I don't know what to do with all these cats. It's throwing me off, man. It's throwing up my groove, man. Alright, we got half a day. I feel like we need to get some more water pumpers going. Because we did expand our beaver population. We did not expand our... Aang or Korra? Oh, absolutely Aang. Aang, 1000%. No, Korra was too rash and irrational, and I don't think that she learned anything from anything that she did. Any of the mistakes that she made, she did not learn from any of them, and that led to a lot of problems. Not nerdy enough for this conversation, Cat. This Avatar was well after your time when you were growing up, so there's that. Good choice. Yeah, I can make smart, rational decisions. Same Cat. No, Smooth. That is not true at all, and you know that. Shush. Alright, we have so much power moving now. Let's go. You never got into Avatar? Really? Did I just call you old? No. I would never. That would be rude. That'd be very rude. Who would do such a thing? Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, she made a lot of terrible decisions. And all of that because she just did not actually listen. I would not, Cat. No way. I would not call you old. That would be rude and cruel and not nice in any way, fashion, shape, or form. I am not a bully, Shazam. No. No, 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 no. I am a perfectly nice gentleman who does nice things for all of his friends. Cat, don't give me the side eyes. It's fine, you're old, and at least you're willing to accept it. I accept the fact that I'm old too, so there's that. I know that I am old. Can't reach that. That's just 2 logs. About a week from needing a cane. Which is calling you old? I don't think so, Smooth. Nah. Nah, I think you're doing fine. You go sleep. A nice stream. Thank you so much for coming in, friend. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday and fantastic Wednesday wherever you're in the world. Make sure you stay safe, stay hydrated, and keep your beavers nice and hydrated as well, friend. Thank you so much for stopping in and chatting with us about some Avatar. Let's go. Alright, I want nothing. You're old that makes anyone older than you old. Your logic is sound. Sure. Sure. Of course, friend. Have a fantastic time. You're not old, you're Shazam. This is true, Shazam. You are not old. Most people who play video games are at the same age, and your children are the same age as your children? Cat, does that make you, like, really old? Is that how that works? No, I don't want a bad tide. I just told you I didn't want a bad tide. No. Yes. That's fair. I need this in here. I want this right here. And I want this to be the absolute highest priority. And then I would like to have this ripped out right here. And put this in right here now. Give this the highest priority. And do something like this. So we can get over and go see. Bada bing, bada boom. Get it, Shazam! Do we have enough planks for this? I feel like we should. Maybe, hopefully, theoretically. We got 2 days left to get that in. 1 beaver injured. We got Epic Chill 690. Nice. A little bit of dangerous. Building lacks material. Everything's waiting on planks. We're all waiting on planks here, chat. doesn't help that we were severely lacking in that regard for the hardest of minutes because all of the reasons and all of the things. All right, I would like to have that finished sooner rather than later, so we can get some more water running. I have a feeling that this is going to cause a problem, but we're gonna rip that band-aid right out and let some more water in there, knowing that that's gonna be an issue, but we should still have plenty of water available for them to do all of that. We can rip that out and put that on platforms later, or put in some more water storage. This is lost potential storage, but these are both full, so I'm not too concerned with that for now. Shazam, thank you for the hydrate, friend. I do appreciate you. Drop this priority-wise. I do need this maxed out, please. That is the priority. Actually, we could just walk around. What am I doing this for? Here. You guys just do this. There. That's not needed. Sure, they have to walk a little bit further to get around to do the things, but they can go pump some water. Well, that's what we want to see here, chat. Congratulations on your primate there, Shazam. Let's friggin' go. Heck yeah, buddy. We've got the zip line in. Let's go. They have no reason to go up there right now, but it's in. Nobody's going to use it for a minute, but I still think it's pretty neat. First zip line of the series in. Uh-oh. Time to fly. I need to give them a place to fly to, Shazam. They don't have necessarily a place to fly to right now. Alright. Alright. Poop water. Poop water. Don't come into my lane. Stay away, poop water. Ain't no one got time for you. There you go. Stay away, stay away, stay away. There we go. That should all be locked up. We're good. We're fancy. We're doing fantastic and wonderful things. I should put something in here for them to do the things with. I probably should have put a, do I have the planks to do that? Maybe I should have put a, what is it called? A zipline station here. It would have been a smart thing to do. That's waiting on planks. And then that'll all be connected. Yeah, I think we'll tear this out, since it's not going to be very helpful anytime soon. So we'll add connection there. And then add a connection there. There. It'll take a minute, but we should have plenty of power now, and we should be able to be able to make planks a little bit faster, since we have consistent source of power. We are running out of scrap metal though, but we are encroaching upon our max capacity as far as metal blocks are concerned. So, well, that's pretty good. This is a 21-day bad tide. That is not good. But this should give us a fair portion of water to work with, to pump from for a prolonged period of time. So I'm not... Yeah, we should be fine. We've only got 40 beavers running around. 40, so that's 80, 10, 800 units of water for 10 days. We might need to plus up our water storage. Yeah. Yep. Water storage needs some assistance. Max priority. Faster we can pump that up and in, the better. Give that a max priority, and then we'll call that water there too. Gears, not doing the best on, but... Let's see. How are we doing power-wise? 265, so let's go ahead and pause that. Pause that. We're doing fine on science. So now we're at 865 out of 220. We can turn that on. Yeah. Gears are moving, so that's good. I don't know why all the beavers are thirsty. There's no reason for them to be thirsty. It's a tad bit obnoxious and unnecessary. These are being drained. These are being built. Make metal great again. I'm trying to do that, 80, and welcome in and happy Tuesday to you. Did you see what I did there? I thought somebody would catch on with the tag. 80 approves. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, 80, and happy Tuesday to you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering, where I'm in pain and suffering, but I'm alive. So that's all that matters. All right? That's all that matters. Oh, we have 1,700 units of max capacity available to us. That should be fine. And I think this is 600. That's considered part of that max capacity, but that doesn't help us in any way, fashion, shape, form. 80, how's your Tuesday? How was your weekend? How was your week? How are you doing today, friend? I think we can unpause you. Unpause you. There we go. We need more water. Need more water. Make sure that these are max priority positions. It's already done. Same for you and same for you. Had a long bike week. There you go. Back to real life. Oh, you're out and about on your bike. There you go. Traveling the world and such. Nice. Let's go. Gotta enjoy being able to get out and about and see the world. Do fun things for yourself. I approve this message. And welcome back to reality. Did the gravity go bye-bye too for you, or is that just for some other people? Yeah, I see that happens to some people and they don't know how to actually readjust to the reality thing. And we're just waiting. I'm waiting for the beavers to do things. That's all I've been doing this entire episode. Or this entire stream is just waiting for the beavers to build and build and build and build and build and not... Daytona Bike Week is first week in March. Daytona Florida Bike Week or Daytona Ohio? Are those... Is there a Daytona Ohio? Am I making stuff up? I feel like I'm making stuff up. I don't know. Did you take your 80? What was it? Yeah, you've got a... You don't have an Indian, right? Or what was the bike that you had? I can't recall. I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. Alright, now we got 2,000 units. Daytona, Ohio. Dayton, Ohio. Honda CB750. That's what it was. That's what it was. I remember now. I have tiny brain, 80. You gotta remember that, okay? Tiny ability to remember things. Did you take that out there? Or did you take something else? That bike didn't make it this year? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, look! No, use the zip lines again. Come on, guys. I seen you do it. There it goes. Hold up. Who's using the... Powtuka. Get after it. Let's go. Look at him go. We got the zip line moving and grooving. And you love to see it. They're flying, Shazam. They're flying. Look at them fly. I know, right? It's just like beep, 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 beep. Love to see it. Now, I should put one over here to help with all of that material, but I don't know if that's really necessary. Now, when I turn all of these islands into farms, that's probably what we'll end up doing, is having a bunch of hubs to go out there and do something along those lines. So that we can avoid doing that in the future. Alright. We got water. We got water for days. Still have 16 days left. We've got 1,000 units of water on hand. Yes, they can transfer stuff over the lines. Absolutely. 100%. Harley V-Rod this year. Faster. Third gear. 110 miles per hour fast. 80? You're not supposed to be speeding, bud. It's typically frowned upon. In a lot of states. Like a lot of states. Don't give me the side eye, cat. What is that for, huh? Eh? 27 Sportster, 1200 Custom, 84 Suzuki, 1100 RS drag bike, 07 Suzuki VLF 1500. See, Clinton, you're talking like a different language there, bud. Who here thinks that concerns 80? I am just concerned for your well-being there, bud. I'm sure that you're perfectly fine. I just don't want you dropping your bike and dropping your ass, and then you've got a skidded up ass, and then we have to worry where 80 is for another 6 months because 80 never comes back. And then 80 comes back and just starts yelling at us again, but you know, that's pretty standard for 80, so we're not exactly shocked by any of those things. What? What, Smoo? But welcome in, Clinton. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome into my pain and suffering. Shazam, don't give me that side-eye look either. What the heck? Oh, tinnitus. There, that's better. You changed your name, Smoo. I don't know which one's the real Smoo anymore, Smoo. Shazam. 1425. There we go. Smoo, don't give me the side eye. That's entirely unnecessary. Yelling from full body cast in the hospital. Yeah, I could see that. I would not be shocked in any way. Didn't change names. You changed accounts. Ooh, Smoo, you've got different YouTube accounts. You changed Isaac accounts. Is that how that works? Did you make a whole new account, Smoo? You know, you could have just changed your name on YouTube, right? It's not that hard to do. I'm selling the 2000 Suzuki for 1500 Intruder. Different sub-accounts. You also have two accounts. One has your real name on it. Yeah, Chip has the same thing. And then Chip realized that Chip's real name was on there for everybody to see. He was like, ooh, this is a bad idea. Yeah, Corner's a sub-account for this account? Oh. I didn't know you can make sub-accounts. That's news to me. 100%. I just changed my name in the YouTube. So look at them go. They're doing things. Selling. Yeah, 80. English is hard sometimes. I understand. I'm not going to hold it against you. Too hard anyway. What are they building currently? Where are my... Oh, they're building that. Alright, Shazam. There you go. You got an explosives factory in. And a bad water thing here. And we should have bad water moving. Hooked on Phonics worked for you? I don't think it did there, bud. Or had your real name on your account? Had it before all that was necessary? Yeah, I don't know why it's necessary, but whatever. Do I open this up? I feel like the answer is yes. Let that water pour into here. So these guys can keep doing the things and this thing can get filled. Alright. Well, hi there, Mike. Popping in before work. Welcome in, Mike, and happy Tuesday to you, my friend. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm sad to say that Mike Senior, Junior, Senior has passed away there, Mike. But welcome in, and happy Tuesday to you. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Welcome into my pain and suffering where everything hurts, but it's okay. And we're going to make some explosives. We have 5 explosives on hand. I want this button. I would like a place to put that. How about right there? Boosh. Explosives. Claydol escaped. Oh no! Come on, game. Don't freeze up on me. There we go. What'd I miss? You said what you said? The cat's a sub? I could believe that. I'm not shocked by this, yeah, at all. Nope, not shocked by this at all. No, that's totally fine. I don't know. Apparently I'm blind. What, Smoo? What? What did I miss? Oh, Cat's not a sub here? Really? Wow, Cat. You know, it's easy to click the sub button. Wow. Wow. Rude. It costs you nothing. It might cost a little bit of your sanity because you would have to then watch my YouTube videos or get pestered by them. The Miss Beavers can now fly and go boom. I know, right? I'm missing out on all the opportunity to see the... Now you're a sub? Thanks, Cat. I appreciate you. Look, we got beavers on zip lines. And zip lines on beavers. I need 20 or 16 more planks to go and do the things for that side. I don't think that this is necessary here. That's also not necessary here. That's a few planks that we can recoup, and that honestly isn't necessary either. Oh no. What do you mean, oh no? You go read the Bible, your mind's corrupted. Yeah, that might help, Smoo. That might help. I can neither confirm nor deny for you. Maybe. Most likely. I'm going to lean towards the most likely. It might help. Just notice that free mustache rides? No, 80, there's no free mustache rides. No! There's no prawn stash either. My goodness. Not how this works, 80. Did you left a sub or am I a sub? No, Rob, I'm not a... What? A cat might be a sub. Reading something, but it's on your Kindle app and not appropriate for children. Oh my goodness, Cat. Now Cat's a sub. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are absolutely redonkulous. Can we get this finished, please? I don't know where you guys are putting all of my blanks, but... I mean, wow. Hey, you gotta go. Thanks, 80. Thanks for coming in, friend. It's always a pleasure to have you. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. And stay safe, stay thirsty, and keep rocking in the free world. Enjoy your time. Yes. Yes. We have explosives. We have explosives. Bye, 80. I think... once this gets in, we'll be good. Need 3 more planks. Listen. I'm listening. Cat. I'm listening. Nothing? Nothing? I'm reminded of the TikToks where the kids were going around to all of the ladies' fiction, and it was all basically just prawn and monster prawn. Yeah. 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 Would you like to explain yourself there, cat? Huh? When little words create a whole new meaning. Something like that. Something like that. 1,300 units of water, and we got more than enough water the last couple of days. We're fine. We're fine. The beavers are going to be fine, chat. Nothing to be concerned about. We do got this in now. Ah! Fuck. What do you mean you mean sure? Am I wrong? Been married for a really long time, sure. Yeah. And your husband is not a monster, I'm assuming. You're all kinds of concerned. I would be too, Smoo. I would be too. Depends on who you ask. Oh my goodness. Look, there's beavers. Online where union friends can build separate colonies on different sides of the map and trade between them. I would like to see that too, Clint. That would require some extra level of coding understanding that I don't know if our Timberborn devs have the ability to do. I don't know. But I think it'd be cool. I honestly would love to see that happen. I think that would be really, really neat. Really, really neat. Missed a bit. I do have zip lines going. Yes. We have zip lines everywhere. We have zip lines down here for the transit between our industry and some of our storage over here. Zip lines over here to where our water is. And then zip lines up here for our future mega build that we're going to be working on. But that's definitely not going to happen tonight because it's well past my bedtime. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you guys had fun. I had a blast. We're going to pause the game. We're going to save the game real quick. Real Cheese Monsters doing real cheese monster things. Get out here. Let's click that button. Alright, YouTube. I'm going to let you go. Thank you all for coming in tonight. I hope you guys had a fantastic time hanging out with us as we played with our beavers and checked out the world and got to the point where we can finally mess with metals and get our first zip lines up. Or I guess technically our second zip lines up. But things are moving along smoothly, which is fantastic, which makes me happy. We just need to get science cranking a little bit and need to get industry expanded by about 40 limit or 40 times. Metal bending? We haven't gotten metal bending yet, Smoo. Alright, hold up. Shazam wants an explosion real quick. Shazam requests an explosion. Alright, we'll do that real quick. Yes. Alright, come build an explosion for us. Was fun as always. Thanks, Rob. We're gonna do a quick explosion for Shazam. Because he said we needs to. It's always a pleasure to have you in there, friend. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you as well. An absolute pleasure to have you right before you had to run off and do the work things. It's always a pleasure to have each and every one of you guys. I hope you had fun. I hope the chaos wasn't too chaotic for you and you actually got to learn something. I don't know if we did. I doubt I did. I highly doubt that I did, but I'd like to believe I did learn something. Maybe. Potentially. I learned that I'm still out of antidote. So there's that. I learned something. There we go, Shazam.
Happy birthday!
No, it's not my birthday. Kaboom! There we go. There's a nice little explosion for you. Yes, I'm sure it's not my birthday. Alright, guys. We're going to let the YouTube side go first. I appreciate you all. Have a fantastic time wherever you're in the world. Make sure you guys stay nice and safe. Stay nice and hydrated. I know which side my hands are on. Somehow. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. See you guys next week on same time, same place. Have a fantastic time. Morning is all as long as it's starting. Okay, well, enjoy your morning, Mike. All right, guys, I'm out.